All right. What's up, Twitch? What's up, YouTube? It's Thursday. Just a little after 11. Thursday. Just a little after 11. Thursday. Oh, my bad.
Here's the feedback.
Yeah, no, it's gone. And yeah, it's BrackCast number 77. And we got Deji here, up in the house.
Yo.
And
what up?
We are going to be talking about who's biggest, the 100 most significant figures in history. It's kind of like a chill subject today. We're just going to kind of react to this list, see if it pertains to us, if it makes sense. And I think, too, this was published back in 2013, so I wonder if, maybe we would have differing opinions about some of the rankings on this list. But yeah, Deji, why did you bring this up?
I was at work, supposed to be doing some work.
Yeah.
And found myself on MS, I think, no, it was like some Google link. Anyway, I stumbled on this article and I was like, oh, this is interesting. This is a perfect way for me to be distracted. So I just started going through the list, and I found the names to be just really interesting because these are, I guess, the people responsible for weaving the fabric of our society as we know it, as we know it now. So
you read the whole thing, yeah, or not? You just looked at the list? Did you read this whole intro part?
I did read the whole intro part, and I went through the list. Yeah, I went through a couple of the Wikipedia entries for some of the members of the list, and yeah. So the intro basically kind of highlights how they determined, how they aggregated these results and came up with this data, and
I think what are they basing it on? Like, how are they?
Based it,
yeah.
They based it on like significance as well as like just raw, I guess, like searches or just instances that these people have been mentioned in like texts and media, and they just collected all of those numbers and just kind of scaled it that way. So that's basically what the intro says.
Okay.
And then yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
So we're thinking like current influence in the population now, or like in terms of their effect at when they were alive. Like, do you know?
No, like current influence throughout time till now.
Okay, so breadth of influence throughout humanity, actual
so
society.
Basically, while they were alive and then afterward.
Yeah, even the okay. So yeah, when I saw number one, that was an obvious one for me. Yeah, I mean we see a photo of it right there too. So guys, we'll scroll down to the list. Number one, there's Jesus.
Do you want to start from one or
from the 100? All right, we can start from 100. John Locke. Yo, what's up, Tom?
Yo.
Today we're talking about the 100 most significant figures in history. We have the list up. I'm sharing it on my screen right now, if you want to see. But yeah, we could do some notables here. Honestly, man, I don't know who John Locke is. Do you know who John Locke is?
I don't, but I think he was like some American author / poet.
John Locke. He is a English philosopher and physician, widely regarded as one of the most influential of Enlightenment thinkers, and commonly known as the father of liberalism. Oh. Okay. I guess, political-wise, like...
Yeah. You find a lot of these guys implemented
philosophers,
schools of thought.
Yeah.
Like a lot of them are like philosophers and fucking scientists and shit.
The founder of a school of thought known as British empiricism.
Oh, okay. So this guy, I found him cool because like he was basically the first one to develop the theory that you have to prove something with sensory data in order for it to be considered fact. So you can't just say, oh, this is what fact is because of my beliefs or because of our culture. He was the one that was basically like, no, that's where the term like empirical data comes from, right? Like, no, you have to take this one object and this other object, and that means it's 2. So that actually means 1 + 1 is 2, not because you think 1 + 1 is 2. you know, that type thing.
Okay.
So I thought that was pretty cool.
I mean, that's big. 100.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
All right.
Makes sense.
John Calvin. Do we know? Is that the
I
guy?
don't know this guy.
Oh, I'm thinking Kelvin. Who's John Calvin? French theologian. Okay. Okay. What is best known for? Influential institutes of the Christian religion, which was the first systematic theological treatise in the Reform movement.
Calvin, eh?
He stressed the doctrine of predestination, and his interpretations of Christian teachings, known as Calvinism, are characteristic of Reformed churches.
Oh,
She's like,
these the Mormon guys?
I'm gonna say no, because it's
They're
mean,
not Catholics, that's for sure.
Calvinism.
Yeah.
Christian.
I think
religion.
is that after the schism?
I don't know.
after what?
All right, Calvinism
year?
in simple terms: sovereignty of God, depravity of humankind, and the doctrine of predestination. So is that like fate, like heaven and stuff? Anyway,
Maybe.
Grover Cleveland, next one up.
I think that was a president.
All right.
Apparently he was
22nd
like a
and
really-
24th U.S. president. He was known for his crusade for political reform and fiscal conservatism, made him an iconic one, praised for his honesty, self-reliance, integrity, and commitment. Okay. But, like,
Democrat.
in history? All right. I mean,
Is this history of like the last 100 years, or what is this list for?
in
like all
history,
time.
man. All time.
In history, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Oh, this is times.
this is...
Okay.
Genghis Khan is on this list, just to name some.
Was Joan of Arc real?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes, I
don't know.
believe she was real.
She was? Oh, I thought it was.
I mean, is
okay.
Jesus real? Like, you know?
Huh.
I'd question Jesus
He's
more than
number
Joan of
one?
Arc, to be honest. Joan of Arc, I think there's like
Really?
I think there's historical there's like written historical evidence of Joan of Arc. Yeah.
I don't even know. I haven't really. Yeah.
But if you think about historical written evidence of Jesus, it's by Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Those were the first.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Jesus would be my top, and I'm a Christian. So
No, I would
just-
say
that's kind of,
in
yeah.
history, we're thinking like it's their overall impact on society.
on humanity.
Jesus is like number one for sure. Like even if he
Yeah,
didn't
man, look at
mean
the
to,
date.
even if he didn't mean even if you don't take it upon yourself, it affects your life because of like the Roman Catholic system, or like even the
date.
way the Pope is, how big the Pope is as a figure because of Jesus, and that's what I mean. Like it's shaped
What
the
day is
world,
it?
right?
So why wouldn't? And I'm just looking at that
Hey,
list
what-
right
what
there.
day
Why
is it?
wouldn't Muhammad be above Napoleon?
I thought
Jesus
about
is
that
a
too.
Muslim and Jewish. Oh, you mean Jesus as like the prophet, right? That's what you mean? Oh, sorry. Mike's saying Jesus is in Muslim, Jewish religion texts as
Talk
well.
about Muhammad.
Yeah, but he was in those scriptures. He was just like a prophet, or like he wasn't the Messiah or anything.
I mean, yeah,
You know, like
no doubt that religion is.
I don't know if Muslim
That a lot.
texts and Jewish texts have history of Jesus performing miracles, right?
Yeah, I'm not
Islam
sure either.
does.
Yeah.
Does it?
Okay, let's keep.
Alright,
I feel like we
so
can
what?
we can bang out this whole list. So
Oh,
we'll do it
don't
real
know.
quick. So Grover Cleveland, president.
I think that guy was like a king or
Truman.
something.
Otto
British
von
king.
Bismarck. Yeah, Bismarck. Yeah, that rapper guy, right?
Guy who
He masterminded the unification of Germany in 1871. Wow. Okay. Modern
Also
Germany.
von Bismarck.
Okay, but like who wrote? It's Time. This is Time magazine's list.
That
So.
magazine, yeah.
I'm wondering what the metrics
legit.
were. It's interesting.
Dante,
Dante
My boy.
Alighieri.
this motherfucker,
Who's
yeah.
this guy? Italian poet.
This is the guy. You ever heard of Dante's Inferno?
Yeah, I heard of it.
Isn't this guy a pope or a cardinal?
Nah, he was
Probably
like a-
baptized Durante de Alighiero. Okay, yeah. What was he known for? Best known for the Divine Comedy, an epic poem
Yeah.
that is one of the world's most important works of literature. The poem, which is divided into 3 sections, follows a man, generally assumed to be Dante himself, as he visits hell, purgatory, and paradise. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I was reading
Oh,
up
that's
on it
We need to read
on
that.
Wiki. Look, sounds so sick. Yo, I gotta read that shit.
Okay.
There was a lot of humor back in the day.
If you've seen the movie Seven, they reference that a lot.
7?
Yeah.
Like, is that with like Brad Pitt? 7?
Brad
That
Pitt,
with
Morgan
Brad Pitt?
Freeman.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All
That's
right.
that's a good one.
Joan of Arc. Oh, there it is.
Did
Okay.
she get burned at the stake?
I believe so.
She got eaten by a whale. I don't know.
No, that's Jonah.
Oh,
Yeah, that was something else. Wasn't that Geppetto?
No, that was I think Geppetto as well, actually.
Joan of Arc is a national
she was
heroine
accused of being a
France.
witch,
She
right?
was a peasant girl who, believing that she was acting under divine guidance, led the French army in a momentous victory at Orleans in 1429 that repulsed an English attempt to conquer France during the Hundred Years' War. She was put
Oh,
to
shit.
death because burned at the stake for heresy.
Oh, what?
heresy, right?
That's crazy. They probably just burned her because
Yeah,
she
that's
was
a
a
witch
chick.
thing. Yeah.
She was captured by the Duke, jailed, heresy, witchcraft, and violating divine law for dressing like a man. So yeah,
Oh
because
my-
she
they burned her for dressing like a man.
well, that was the third part, but I think yeah, because she I guess claimed that she was being like fed like the ideas of like
God.
of how to attack and like all this like
Oh, by
divine
her.
intervention, right? Yeah, like either an angel or God
that's
was
crazy.
telling her what to do, and it led her to like win all these battles. So like she won,
And then they said,
and then they're
"You're
like,
a witch."
"You're a witch." And like, yeah, I mean,
That's
I
crazy.
can see
That's
that.
probably the easiest excuse to kill someone back in the day.
Harry S. Truman. Yeah, right. Just make it up. Yeah, because you could stone anybody if we just say
Yeah,
that.
like, I mean, back in the 1400s, the witchcraft was huge in the 14 and 15.
Oh
Yeah,
my god,
I
that would
get
be a
that.
sick political tool, yo. Just call your opponent a fucking wizard.
I mean, well, if it was before that other guy who's like empirical
hate
evidence
humans,
guy,
yeah.
right? Was that John Locke?
Carolina Salem, man, that was one of the big.
Was that
Tesla.
John Locke, right? John Locke was
Oh, my man,
was the one.
Tesla.
Anyway, Harry S. Truman headed the Senate War Investigating Committee.
Wasn't this guy like responsible for the FBI?
He was responsible for 2 major pieces of legislation: Civil Aeronautics Act, the Wheeler-Truman Transportation Act, providing government oversight of railroad reorganization. Okay.
Huh.
Alright,
Interesting.
sure.
Travel and infrastructure.
Nikola Tesla. Okay.
Hey, my guy.
Yeah.
You guys ever see The Prestige?
Prestige. Oh, is that
With
the?
Christian Bale and Hugh Jackman?
Oh. What? No.
What the fuck is this?
I
yo?
thought I was thinking the machine with Benedict Cumberbatch, but that was somebody else.
Oh, that's
Like the
Imitation Game.
Yeah. Was a
Nikola Tesla
Serbian
was
American
a-
inventor, electrical engineer.
I was reading a book on him, and apparently he
Oh shit, he invented
wouldn't
AC.
like trial experiments. He would just do them in his head until he came up with the formula. Like he wouldn't like
Yeah.
trial stuff. He would
This
just like,
concept
do
was
the
right the
trials
whole
in his
time,
head.
man. This
Yeah.
AC.
He
But, he
invented the
just
first alternating current motor and developed AC generation. and
Edison,
transmission. Was Edison DC?
hushed them up, right?
Was Edison DC or
Yeah.
what? Oh really?
Edison was the DC, and his theory was at the end of the day correct, but Edison had more money behind him.
Yeah,
Oh,
I stole a bunch of his shit apparently.
No, they didn't steal it. He just, he sold a lot of his stuff, but he was a smaller guy with no backing.
Oh, Rene
Edison
Descartes.
was isn't he one of the guys who signed the piece legislation, Right?
The Declaration of Independence.
Uh,
Edison?
right? Edison?
I think
Yeah.
so. I think that sounds
Maybe.
right.
So that's why
I
this
don't
guy
know.
had everybody. People would have believed or followed him.
Yeah.
He was more popular.
He's influential, yeah.
All right.
Rene Descartes, I think he was a
Descartes.
explorer. or Descartes?
He's a math guy, at least. Yeah. I just know that I had to when I was in
Oh,
OAC or
Descartes.
grade 12. There was a math
Descartes.
He's a Descartes
exam.
test.
Yeah, the Descartes.
Contest.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah,
a
the
Oh.
Descartes.
advanced math.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
think that was a
Descartes.
random too, right? Remember they picked random students?
Nah, you had to be like, you know, I think you could apply if you just think you could do it,
Yeah.
but they generally wanted like top of the classes for math.
For
For math.
algebra, or going to
Yeah,
algebra.
he was
Yeah.
famous for having made an
Wow.
important connection between geometry and algebra, which allowed for the solving of geometrical problems by way of algebraic equations. Wow, I didn't even know
Oh,
that.
So he was really smart, smart motherfucker.
So,
Yeah, these mathematicians back then, man, I don't know, they figured this out. Pope John Paul
Bruh,
II
they
is
were
nailing.
91. Huh?
wow.
91. But I mean,
That's impressive.
he was pope for a long time, because he started young. He's
Wait,
one of
wait,
the ones.
you think that's too low?
I mean, for him to make top 100, I'd say makes sense to
longest
me.
serving, right? Longest serving.
Yeah.
I
Longest
would
serving?
say so, because he was one of the youngest to ever be ordained pope, right?
Mm.
Let's see. He was assassinated? What? Was shot and
No, they
wounded.
tried
Was he?
to.
Entering the square, Pope was struck 4 times and suffered severe blood loss. Jeez.
Oh, damn. Shout out
That's
the
when
Pope,
they
eh?
invented the bulletproof thing after the Pope mobile.
Yeah, the
Oh, shit. Is that what happened?
Pope John Paul
I remember,
II. Yeah.
I remember Paul, late great comedian Paul Mooney was like, man, they should have had a black Pope. Because they would have been shooting at him. Black Pope would have been shooting back. Y'all not gonna get me. All this praying I done.
Yo, but I know I've seen black bishops. There's been black cardinals
There
and
is,
bishops, I
yeah.
think, right?
Isn't like
Cardinals
too?
probably. Because you got to be a
Yes,
cardinal
Tutu.
before pope, right? Cardinal's the last one before
Yeah,
I
pope.
think so, yeah.
those are the guys just before they pick from them.
All right, so his successful efforts to end communism, building bridges with peoples of other faiths, and issuing the Catholic Church's first apology for its actions during World War II. What did I
Oh,
didn't even
shit.
know
What
what
happened
the
next?
church did.
What
I
did
never
they
knew
do?
that. What the hell?
I don't know,
Oh,
man.
you gotta look that up.
They were up to
Yo,
some bullshit.
I'm
What
just
did the
saying.
Christians do in World
Do
War
you
II?
remember when we were in? I don't know. This is for me. When I was in high school, Wikipedia was not a reliable source,
Mm-hmm.
and now it's all.
Yeah,
But it's
it
the only
still
thing
is.
people use now.
Well, sort of, but you cannot use Wikipedia for any scholarly
School, yeah.
Well,
or
references.
right.
Yeah, like you write an essay and this Wikipedia, it's a done. You failed.
Really?
Do not source
Are you
Wikipedia.
sure?
You do not source.
Yeah, you couldn't.
Yeah,
You
you
weren't
do
allowed
not source
to.
Wikipedia.
Okay. I guess
I
still
mean,
in
you
school
can.
you can't.
I'm not everything is wrong, but
It's not a
but
reliable source
Yeah.
because
I
it's open
believe
source.
anyone can write shit on
Yes,
Wikipedia.
yes, you can. Yeah.
And then it gets filtered out later, right? But I mean, that's the whole problem with it. Yeah, you could write shit on it.
St. Thomas
All right,
Aquinas.
guys. Thomas Aquinas. I've heard of this guy.
Yeah, there's a school named after this
A lot
guy
of
in my whole
schools,
city.
Italian.
Thomas
Dominican.
Aquinas was the greatest of the scholastic philosophers. He produced a comprehensive
wow.
synthesis of Christian theology, Aristotelian philosophy that influenced Roman Catholic doctrine for centuries, adopted as the
Wow.
official philosophy of the Church in 1917.
Jeez. So he was fucking, big cheese.
The knowledge of any truth whatsoever man needs divine help, that the intellect may be moved by God to its act. So yeah, he's the ones who like got everything. All right.
Saint is that the Saint Thomas or no? Or
That's
no?
the St. Thomas, right?
Thomas
That's
Aquinas.
St. Thomas, yeah.
1225.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
oh no, wait. I'm thinking of Thomas from the Bible. Is that? That's
Oh,
not the Saint Thomas.
I don't. I'm gonna say no, because this is
Okay, this
year
Thomas.
1225. So like, Jesus' time was like what, like year 0. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say. I don't think
Okay.
that's the same guy. Ali, founder.
No.
of
I mean like when people say Saint Thomas.
I don't think
Anyway,
it's no.
alright.
I don't think it's the same guy. I wouldn't say it's the same guy. No. Like there's also Doubting Thomas, right?
Yeah, no, that's what I mean.
I don't think that's the same guy. No.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. Ali, founder of Sufism,
Sufism.
Is that the religion?
is widely revered
Sufi.
and honored by Muslims. Almost every Sufi order traces its origin to Muhammad through Ali, one of the first
Oh,
Muslims.
it's a branch of Islam.
Interesting.
He helped Muhammad emigrate on the night of Laylat al-Mabayt
Oh shit,
by
son.
sleeping in his place.
Alhamdulillah.
I hope you know what you're saying.
I'm saying all praise be to God.
Okay, cool. All right. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. Goethe.
That The piano guy?
I don't know.
No.
It's poet.
That's,
He's a poet.
You're thinking about Bach.
Johann Wolfgang, oh yeah. Poet, eh?
What's this guy's name?
What is this?
Von Goethe.
Von Goethe. He's
I don't know, this
best
motherfucker.
known for The Sorrows of Young Werther, the first novel
Damn.
of
The
the
Sorrows.
A play about a man. Okay, he's a poet. He's a literary guy.
Oh, he wrote.
It's sad that we don't know these
so
guys. We should know more of these guys.
Yeah.
Right?
Man, anybody got time for that? We on Twitter.
Philip II of
That's
Yeah,
the
Spain.
ruler
TikTok.
of the Philippines, yo.
Really? Is it?
King Philip stands for King Philip's Islands.
Dude, I didn't know this. King of Spain.
Philippines.
So he's the
Oh,
one who
this is-
invaded our lands and impregnated all the women.
Oh,
Yeah.
It
shit,
was during
that's
his
crazy.
reign. All right, let's see.
Yep. He was the
Self-proclaimed.
king of Spain and
He was the self-proclaimed protector of the Roman Catholic Church. Sought to limit the spread of Protestantism. Oh, okay. Peninsula. Read about the House of Habsburg. Accomplishments. Okay,
So Philippines is named after this guy, eh?
that's what he's saying. I don't know. I don't know any Philippine history, man. Michelangelo.
355 years, man.
Michael.
That's the
My
one
guy.
who colonized Philippines.
Yeah.
This
Decolonized?
motherfucker.
Okay.
Said, I'm gonna
Michelangelo.
paint the ceiling of a church,
That's the painter.
and it's
right?
gonna be the greatest shit ever. And then he did it.
Yeah, frescoes on the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel, I know that. Iconic depiction of the creation of Adam interpreted for Genesis. Interpreted for
Anyone
Genesis.
ever been to Italy?
Not yet.
Once a long time
It's on
ago
the
when
list.
I was a little kid.
It's on the list. Yeah, it'd be cool to see some of this shit out there.
Oh yeah,
Bruh, I can't wait.
well, that's in Vatican, but yeah, I definitely want to. Vatican's
Yeah,
part of
well-
that trip for sure.
In Italy, you
For
can go to
sure.
the Vatican.
King Arthur, guys,
Wait, that's a real person?
I guess.
What?
King Arthur.
Fuck off.
Where's
What?
book? Okay, where's like King Arthur?
I think he
Thought
was
that
a
was-
real.
I know Merlin wasn't real. Fuck out of here.
Real person. Here, let's go. Real person. All right. Historians cannot confirm King Arthur's existence, though some speculate that he was a real warrior who led British armies against Saxon invaders in the 6th century.
Man, whatever.
So
Okay,
then Camelot
Pick-
could be real?
so-
Pixar, it ain't real.
Oh, here we go. Several historical figures have been proposed as the basis for Arthur. From Lucius Artorius No. Well, I mean, it's on here, guys. 85th. I guess this
Yeah.
might be
Mm.
fictitious, but he's had some.
But like, in what way did King
Cap.
Arthur, influence the world?
I-
Besides the story, like, you know what I mean? That's weird.
I don't know. I
Cap.
guess he was. I guess he was real at some point to some people who wrote the time.
So
Charles V, Holy Roman Emperor.
is this Charles the Simple?
Who was
No.
Charles? Is that a thing?
Yo, Charles
Yeah,
the Simple
it's
is a name
Charles the
is
Simple was
sick.
the king of France.
Charles the Simple. His time as Holy Roman Emperor is best remembered for his defense of Catholicism and fighting the Ottomans.
Guy's the king of Spain too? Holy shit!
This
Must
guy?
be
King of Spain?
Philip Pitt.
Oh yeah, King of
Or
Spain,
something.
right there. All right, Louis
Yeah, King
the
Philip
16th.
Louis the 14th. That's the 16th.
16th of France. What this guy do? He
Yo, let's start skimming through these motherfuckers if you don't know 'em.
yeah, we don't want to learn make this educational. That's fine.
Nah, I mean, there's too many. We still in the 80s.
All right, Richard
let's-
Nixon. We know that guy.
No, I mean, like, keep going through them, but just like,
Francis,
we don't necessarily have to look
Watergate?
them up.
Francis Bacon.
Francis Bacon, who is that?
Don't know
Anyone
who
know who
this
that
guy
is? No,
Did he invent bacon?
no.
Imagine if he invented bacon. Chancellor of
That's my Brit.
Great Britain. First Viscount St. Alban, PC, also known as Lord Brown. Okay, so a lot of political figures for sure, and I get that.
Yeah,
If you're a political figure, you definitely. What is this?
not one
Yeah,
woman
Robert
yet.
E. Lee, man. Robert E. Lee.
Robert. What,
Not
here?
one woman yet.
Cicero, Charles II of England, Oscar
Ooh,
Wilde.
Cicero.
Cicero. I've
Cicero
heard
was
of.
sick. Cicero was
Another poet?
Cicero. He was one of the three main rulers back in ancient Rome with Julius Caesar and
Whoa, 106 BC, yeah.
Crassus. Crassus, I
Oh,
think.
okay.
The first triumvirate.
Orations on politics and society. Yeah,
He's a
Roman.
lawyer.
Charles
He must have been like the
II.
first lawyer.
Oscar Wilde, my boy.
Poet, yeah,
See,
poet.
I
Yeah, he
should-
wrote.
I should know these
He wrote Dorian Gray,
Yeah.
Dorian Gray.
and apparently he was really perverted.
He was also known for his wit, his flamboyance,
Not a
and his
poet.
trials and jail sentence for homosexual acts. Okay.
I should start reading some poetry just to see what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, yo, his pen was fire, yo.
Oscar Wilde.
And his trials and a jail sentence for homosexual acts. Oh, he was put in jail for being gay.
Back then, I guess it makes sense. Robert E. Lee, is that
Yeah.
another writer?
Oh man, General Lee.
General.
Is that a
Oh.
general?
American Civil
South.
War. Okay, okay.
Yeah. Confederate States.
Man, I don't know anything.
Oh, was it?
What?
Didn't they take down his? Wasn't those his statues that they were taking down in the states?
Some of them. Yep.
Oh,
I can
okay,
see
yeah.
that. I can see that. Vladimir Lenin.
'Cause he was on that bullshit.
Oh, man, that's Germany's, right?
Nicholas Copernicus.
Copernicus.
Vincent.
Ooh, this guy was apparently really smart.
Nicholas?
Copernicus, yeah, that's a
Copernicus.
popular.
Yeah, but are we all?
Yep.
Are we always mathematician?
Yep.
Polymath, active as
I mean,
mathematician, astronomer.
Love
Yo,
these guys
yeah,
right now.
polymath.
We couldn't
You know
even
what a
do half
polymath
any
is?
of the things we could, right? Like we needed every one of these guys in the math world for sure.
Bruh.
Well, yeah.
Do you know what a
Winning.
polymath is?
No, what?
It's like a person who's like highly skilled in like multiple fields, like not just
A
like
poly what?
skilled
Like Descartes.
polymath.
But this guy's better than Descartes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like in
It's
like
like
you're
everything, right?
sick in like mathematics, astrology, poetry,
I
music,
feel
like
bad for skipping Vladimir Lenin. Former premier of
Is
the
it a
Soviet
Russian guy?
Union. Okay. 1870 to
need it.
1924. He's a Russian revolutionary.
Hmm.
Okay.
Putin and Lenin,
Augustine of Hippo.
Vincent Van Gogh.
Oh yeah.
You
Van
gonna
Gogh,
skip
for
my
sure.
man Vincent?
No, I mean, okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah, let's
God.
you can pick up his
The God.
this guy.
This guy.
This
Oh, no, he wasn't
guy.
one that cut off his ear, right?
Yeah,
Wait, why was he so?
I think he was, right? Yeah.
Oh no, that was Picasso.
Oh. Okay, then I
Yeah.
am mixing it up.
But why was he so like? I don't know. His paintings were kind of basic, low key.
Okay, Picasso was
I hope no one heard
yeah,
that.
yeah, the very
Did
Yeah,
Vinci came up
Picasso
here
shit was
yet?
more fire.
well, it was very abstract, contemporary. But this
Yeah.
guy, he was
Da
in.
Vinci's one of those.
I think there was
follies you're
something
talking
about him in the periods like
Renaissance.
his emotional period. Yeah, Renaissance. Is it
Mm.
front? Yeah, like he had moods.
Hmm.
I can see it. I guess it's.
I mean, I guess
it
I
is
could see it, but
different. It's
like,
like, it's different. It changed.
is.
It changed
I guess
the
back
game.
then.
It changed the game.
fair enough.
Yeah. Mike
Alright.
says he likes Van Gogh stuff. Augustine of Hippo.
Don't know who the fuck that is.
All right, we gotta do
Roman general.
Gotta do him some justice
That's
here.
my guess.
Philosopher.
Philosopher.
Saint Augustine.
Augustine.
Okay. Theologian, philosopher of
Oh.
Berber origin, bishop. He's best known for. He's a prolific writer, Roman Catholicism, doctor of the church. Okay, another religion guy. John F. Kennedy, 71.
JFK. Shot in
William
the shot in the
Conqueror.
Lincoln.
Yeah.
First king of England.
William the Conqueror? Okay.
Yeah.
Elvis Presley at 69. What do we think about this? This is the first
Yeah, fuck out of
artist.
here.
This is the first artist. Like
Really?
modern, I'd say modern
I believe
artist.
it.
Modern artist.
Uh,
But above
I call
all of
Cap.
these other guys,
Cap.
you don't
Michael
think...
Jackson.
No. Michael Jackson's gonna be up further up. I'm guessing he's gonna be further up.
For sure. Yeah.
I don't think Michael Jackson made this list, yo.
No
Or the
way,
Beatles.
man. Hold on. Control find.
Alright.
Jackson. Andrew Jackson? That's it? What?
Cap.
President.
What?
Get Elvis the
That's-
fuck
You
out of
know
here.
what?
That's
He probably
wrong.
might have been put up there because of his allegations.
Nah,
Man, that's cap.
nah,
Look,
nah.
Hitler's on this list, yo. I don't
Yeah,
want to hear
no,
shit.
Michael Jackson, I think, was bigger than Elvis Presley. King of rock,
For
but
sure. What?
king of
That's
pop.
not even. That's not even. Like, it's not even close,
Like
bro.
like Jackson affected so many countries. Like
It's not even close, bro.
there's
So did
still
Elvis.
way more Jackson impersonators than Elvis, though.
Elvis was like probably one of the biggest worldwide at the time.
At the time,
This
I'll
guy-
give
I
it.
mean, Filipinos. knew him.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, like,
yeah. But
you-
Filipinos
you know what
still
I mean?
pretend
That
to
was
be
before-
Michael Jackson.
Before internet, TV, and television. You know what I'm saying? Like Elvis was everywhere.
True.
Elvis was huge.
Elvis had movies.
Elvis. Everywhere.
Elvis had movies, live shows. He didn't tour
Everywhere.
internationally as much as Michael Jackson, though. I would replace.
Bro, you guys are. This conversation is a moot point, yo.
I would replace Elvis
It's not even close, bro.
with Michael Jackson. Yeah, for sure. Hands down.
Michael
Where's
Jackson
Kanye,
had King
though?
Charles
Why is
shook.
Kanye not in here?
I mean, right now.
Socrates.
You know, like, but I mean,
Socrates. Ooh,
Socrates.
my man, Socrates.
Greek
Yeah, he's up there.
philosopher, best known for contributions to the development of ancient Greek philosophy,
Idiom
which provided the foundation
Idiom?
of all Western philosophy.
or
Really?
the Iliad, something like that. Yep, Iliad.
I think Homer wrote that.
Oh, it's Homer's Iliad because was it Homer his student?
Yeah, I think. Well, yeah, something like that.
One or the other. One of the there one was the teacher and one was the student.
You guys
Yeah,
know
yeah.
so much more than I do. Constantine the Great,
Wasn't he the church guy?
Russian Tsar.
Roman Emperor. How do you know all this, man? Did you take history? Did you take history, Tom?
Constantine.
Yeah, but I mean,
Sorry, Roman Emperor, not
Read it.
not Russian, but
Yeah, Christianity guy.
No,
Yeah, that's him. The Christian guy.
Christianity began to transition to the dominant religion of the Roman Empire. Constantine. Andrew Jackson, that's a president, right?
President. Yeah.
Yeah.
Saint Peter,
first pope.
Oh.
the Saint.
Oh,
Peter?
he was the first pope.
Saint Peter.
He's the first pope.
Saint Peter, also known as Peter the Apostle, Peter the Rock.
Yep.
He
No,
is
no, no. That's
traditionally-
that's the biblical Peter.
But it says Saint Peter though. Saint
Saint
Peter.
Peter.
Saint Peter.
Oh wait, so wait, isn't Saint Peter the Pope? Who they're talking about?
He's the first pope.
Oh shoot, he is the first pope, and he was one of the 12 apostles. I did not know that.
Yeah,
Oh,
he was.
what?
He was the guy that took after Jesus.
Yeah, he holds
they
that
named that-
Jesus established Saint.
I don't even know if
Oh,
it was called pope.
shit.
Jesus also gave him the keys of the kingdom of heaven, which is why he is often depicted at the gates of heaven in art and popular culture.
Oh
They
shit!
know where his-
I
they
did not
where this
know
guy
that.
from.
So the biblical Peter who denied Jesus 3 times was the first pope.
Yeah.
It's good.
That's
It's a good
crazy.
reference, but
Yo, that's not my man.
but no, the gates. Who do we who do we think is the gates? It's not Saint Peter at the gates, right? Don't we think someone
Yo,
else is
that
at the
nigga.
gates? Who's the guy who like decides who goes to heaven? Was it Saint Peter?
I don't know. Isn't it Saint Peter?
Oh, guarded by
Early
Saint
gate?
Peter at
I
the
just
gate.
laughed when I heard that.
Oh, I thought it was someone else, but okay, makes sense.
I thought they all go to heaven.
Voltaire,
Ooh, the poet.
French writer, versatile and prolific
Apparently he's-
writer,
A lot of poets, man. I gotta start reading some poetry.
letters,
Yeah, man.
philosophy.
You gotta shape society, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, I don't read enough, that's for sure. All right. Piotr
Tchaikovsky.
Ilyich Tchaikovsky.
Tchaikovsky?
Piano player.
Oh, this is music.
Oh, Tchaikovsky.
Tchaikovsky,
Yeah.
man.
I fuck with this guy.
This guy's
Waltz of the Flowers.
Poser.
Russian composer.
Yeah.
Most famous piece is 1812 Overture.
Piotr?
Dude, 1812 Overture.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, is that it?
I don't know what one it is.
I thought
Yeah, I'm
that's
guessing, but
I thought that's dun dun dun
Piotr
dun 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 dun
Tchaikovsky.
dun
yeah,
dun,
I think that is it. Yeah.
dun dun
I
dun
think
dun
that is
dun
it.
dun dun. Let's look it up. 1812 Overture.
Overture.
Let's look it.
Overture. Curtains, lights.
It's probably in the. It's at the end. It's at the end. Look at the waveforms.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, that
dun,
part,
dun,
too.
dun, 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 dun.
Go to
Okay.
the end though.
All right, the big one. That's where people go.
Yeah, hit the big waveform. Another one right in the middle. Yeah. Nice.
I think they played that in.
Oh yeah, here it is.
Oh, it was. Okay. All right, thanks, Tchaikovsky.
Yo, that was fucking lit.
Yeah.
Yo, imagine coming up with this back then. You would have been God. What?
Like, how do you put that shit together, right? Like, that's a
Bro,
lot of work.
no. I rate that. He deserves to be on this list.
63 for that. Richard.
I need 100, a trombone, like that's crazy.
Richard Wagner.
Yo, I need 50 cymbals.
Yo, but who?
Yeah.
No, it's who invented all these instruments is like that's pretty crazy too. Just the way they design the instruments.
Nah, he deserves to be on that list. Yo.
Yeah, he found a way to put all those instruments together.
Richard Wagner, guys.
Yeah, think about that. Like, anyway, sorry. I was just gonna get like super technical.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. What?
Like he probably had like hundreds of instruments and he's playing them all in unison. Like that's also another like technical part of it, because it's not just about like just writing the music, right? You have to make it mesh with the other instruments and shit. But anyway, I was nerding out.
That's cool. Richard Wagner, one of the most well-known and highly regarded German composers of all time. So another musician,
Wagner.
composer.
Oh yeah, Wagner, yeah.
Wagner.
It's so interesting. It's like music,
Do we know this?
poetry, math, and thinking.
Rise of the Valkyries?
Is that it? Does it say it there? Did you read that somewhere?
I think that's Rise of the Valkyrie.
Oh, why is Ride of the Valkyrie significant? Is the descriptive orchestral prelude which sets the scene for Act 3. Scene takes. What is this?
3 of what?
The Ride of Valkyries. Let's see if you're right about that song, man.
That's my guess what it is.
Dude, how did you know that?
Oh shit, that's sick.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Here we go.
Yo, these motherfuckers were making this shit
It's coming.
centuries
Let's
ago.
go. Yeah, I mean it's iconic.
That song's been
So
used
sick.
in so many commercials and everything, right?
Iconic.
Like they would have been
John
like
President.
the Beyonce's times like 50 of their generation.
Not the composer.
Compositions are academic style, including pop,
Is the guy-
jazz.
John Adams, the
What the
president?
fuck is this guy?
I don't know.
John
It
Adams,
says
the
American
president?
composer. I don't know. Let's look it up.
Okay. Interesting.
Paste. Okay, second U.S. president could be that one.
Oh, I was about to say, who the fuck is that
That's
guy?
why that's why John Adams.
Oh, you
There's
mean
no way
John
John
Adams,
Adams
the
there,
other composer?
and
Yeah,
Dr.
that's
Dre's
true.
not
And not
there.
Michael Jackson. Yeah, that's true.
I would have, man. I would have had. to
Yo,
just
man,
leave the-
Hans Zimmer is not in up in there.
The fuck is John Adams?
James Cook,
James Cook.
British explorer. Okay, if he discovered like lands,
okay.
I'll give it to him.
So he navigated the oceans.
He discovered the Hawaiian Islands. Okay, that's not that big.
All right.
How did James Cook change the world? One of the greatest navigators, was celebrated as British national hero. He mapped the east coast of Australia. Okay. This paved the way for British
Cool.
settlement 18 years later. Okay, yeah, that's big. I'd say that's pretty big.
Yep.
All right. Mapped the whole.
He
half
mapped a continent?
Shit.
Yeah,
All
okay.
right. All right, you got it. My bad, dog.
Immanuel Kant.
Don't know who that is.
Immanuel
I can't
Kant.
even use Google Maps.
Philosopher. Was a German philosopher and one of the central Enlightenment thinkers. Enlightenment guy, okay.
Everybody just thinking.
Transcendental idealism. Okay. George III of the United Kingdom. Another king.
George the Third.
Oh, David, King of Israel, is next. Sick.
Former king of the United Kingdom. There it is. David, King of Israel.
Wow, look at that.
Isn't there a movie of this?
Oh, there was many movies. That's King David, David and Goliath, the David.
That's David and Goliath and David? Oh.
Yes.
Yeah. He's the
Okay.
first.
David built
Israeli-
a small empire. He conquered Jerusalem. That's it. He conquered Jerusalem. Was that against like Persians and stuff? I don't know. Which
I
he
don't know,
made
but he was like
Israel's
God's
political.
guy.
He
I mean, who
defeated
was
the
around back then?
Philistines. Never seriously
The
threatened
Philistines.
Israel. He annexed the coast.
Man, so this has been going on forever.
What does it mean to
Wow.
annex something again?
I'm not sure.
Annex.
Annex means to take
Append or
over, to
add
add
as
it.
an extra or subordinate part,
add it to
especially to a
another-
document.
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, to add it to like your own
So the
borders.
or in the West Bank, it goes back to biblical times. There's no way to stop it.
Adam
Annex that car.
Adam Smith, guys. Do we know who this is?
Yeah.
Adam.
Scottish economist. Okay, we're getting into money.
Okay.
What is the Adam Smith theory? Was among the first philosophers of his time to declare that wealth is created through productive labor and that self-interest motivates people to put their resources to the best use. Oh, okay. He's the
Oh,
first capitalist, I'd say.
yeah.
Followed from capital
Gotta work for your
investments.
money.
Capital gets directed to where the most profit can be made. Okay. Yeah, that's capitalism. Joseph Smith
Are we
Jr.
trying to
Hmm?
just real quick, just because we're actually about to hit midnight and I do kind of have a hard stop? Are we trying to just go to like 40?
Sure. Well, what do you want to do? What do you want to do?
Yeah, let's
You
go to
tell
like
me.
40.
All right.
Let's go to 40.
Just let's do every
Because
10.
I like going
so
through them.
Oliver Cromwell
No, no,
hit the 50 mark.
I like going through them. So let's keep going, but let's stop at like 40.
We're gonna stop at 40. Okay. Oh, that's Thomas
Yeah.
Edison right there. Okay. Joseph Smith Jr. This is where we were, right?
Joseph Smith, I
That
think.
was
Yeah.
it. Joseph Smith
He's
Jr.
a poet. I have no idea who he is.
He is an American religious leader,
Oh,
founder
Mormonism.
of Mormonism.
The Latter-day
That's the guy you were
Saints.
talking about.
Oh, is that from Utah?
Latter-day Saints.
Yeah, the Mormon state.
Jeez.
Hmm.
From Vermont. All right, Edgar Allan Poe.
Edgar.
Is this the Crow
The
guy?
Telltale Heart.
Yeah.
The Telltale Heart, yo.
Is that the?
You guys heard of that story?
Is that like Forevermore? Quote the Raven. Is that guy?
He was like I guess the original horror guy.
The Raven. There it is. Yeah. Yeah. The Raven they say is like supposed to be like scary shit. I don't know. I guess at the time.
Yeah. He wrote a story where I think like this guy killed someone and then he buried
Telltale Heart.
that guy's body parts in like under the floorboards.
And it was haunting.
And so some people came to visit him, and while they were talking to him, all that guy kept hearing was boom,
Yeah.
and he was freaking out. And then the other, because no one else could hear it.
Yeah.
I thought that was so creepy, yo.
All right. So he's first horror guy. Mark Twain. Is that
Yep.
Oh yeah, Huckleberry Finn.
Huckleberry Finn?
I heard they said the N word a lot in there.
On the Huckleberry Finn book. He tried to ban that book, right?
I heard they'd be dropping N bombs in there.
Most famous for Adventures of Tom Sawyer and Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Gautama
Twain.
Buddha. Gautama.
Hey, my guy,
Is that the original?
the original.
Gotta be the
Teacher.
original. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
5th
it.
century BCE.
Oh yeah, the whole Buddha belly thing is just like a fucking
Was African?
caricature.
It was
I
African?
think it's just a caricature. Actually, I don't know.
Is he like
I
a
don't know
Santa?
if I'm misspeaking.
Maybe it's a different
Yeah,
country's
I
Buddha.
don't know.
Yeah, no, with the fat Chinese looking guy, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because maybe that's Chinese Buddha, but this is
maybe.
Yeah. Where's this Buddha from? This is India, right?
Yeah.
This is
Okay.
India Buddha, Nepal.
Uh,
Alright. James Madison,
what is that?
Guy
4th U.S. president.
What did he
signed the
do?
Declaration too.
Made a major contribution to the ratification of the Constitution by writing the Federalist Papers. Father of the Constitution.
Oh, he was the one that wrote the Federalists. Okay.
Interesting. Alexander Hamilton,
James
eh?
Madison. What?
Galileo.
Nah, I'm
Oliver
just
Cromwell.
I remember one time these motherfucking scam people called me, yo, trying to get me to the CRA people.
Yeah.
Oh, we send us your information, miss. And then they're like, oh, we just want to confirm your name. And I was like, yeah, it's Alexander Hamilton. And then this conversation went on for like 7 minutes, yo. I was just leading them on because I had time that day.
All right. Oliver Cromwell's at 50, Lord Protector of the Commonwealth of England, Scotland, and Ireland after the defeat of King Charles I in the Civil War. Okay.
Cromwell.
Okay, signatures of Charles' death warrant. Okay. Galileo Galilei?
Galileo
Telescope guy?
Galilei, the motherfucking telescope guy.
Is it? Astronomer. Is this what they
He
were
is
singing
astronomer.
about in that song?
What song?
The that song by Queen? Is that who they're singing about?
Galileo,
Galileo.
Galileo.
Is that who they're singing about?
I think so. This is the guy. Yo, I was reading this play on him like years ago.
Yeah.
Apparently, yo, they were laughing at this motherfucker. Like he was like
For sure.
almost executed
Oh
because
yeah.
he was like, no, the
Like,
the Earth is not flat,
Can you imagine-
motherfuckers.
He's
Oh,
sitting there
it's-
talking about planets, and who the hell's gonna believe him? And yet, he found some of those planets.
Yeah, he says he discovered the craters and
Crazy.
mountains on the moon. The moon's
Yeah.
surface was not smooth and
Crazy.
perfect as received wisdom. The phases of Venus,
Stars of the
Jupiter's
Milky Way,
moons,
like-
the stars of the Milky Way,
Nuts.
and the first pendulum clock. That's
Wow.
all right. So that's huge.
Whoa.
He. What spot is he?
49th.
Yeah, he deserves to be there.
And
He basically was like the
compass.
first
He
man to
invented
open up
compasses
the doorway to
and
space.
balances, dude.
Oh, what?
Compasses and balances.
Nah, Galileo was a sick nigga.
That's dope. And then
So without his invention, there wouldn't be a clock.
I guess the first clock anyway,
Yeah.
pendulum, right? He was the
Yeah, like the old clock, yeah.
Yeah, without his invention, a map of the world would look like a line, bro.
yeah.
We got composer here. Yeah,
Johann Bach.
Bach's here. Yeah, Sebastian
Most
Bach
famous
here.
piece included
What
the
is his most famous
Brandenburg
piece?
concertos, the Well-Tempered Clavier, and the Mass in B minor. Which one do you want to hear?
Oh,
one's
I
the
don't know
first
none
one.
of these.
This one's the first one. I'm sure we're gonna know all of these once we hear it. Just gotta play it.
Galileo, Galileo, Galileo.
There is probably.
Oh my god,
this
it's
is
an
long as
hour
fuck.
and a half.
Bro, I don't know none of this shit.
Hold on, big one.
If you play Air, you'll know that one.
Air? Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Air by Bach. That's the most popular one. I'm surprised it's not even on there.
Bach.
Yeah, like what the fuck is the Brandenburg
Air.
concertos? Air
Yeah,
on a
Air.
G-string. Yeah, this my shit.
Everyone knows this one.
Oh yeah.
This was also in 7.
This is so dope.
Yeah.
Yes.
This
Yeah.
is the Baroque era, buddy. The Baroque era.
Oh, this is so sick.
I actually know every single inflection of the song.
Yeah,
I used to
man.
listen to this shit like crazy in fucking
Love
high
this
school.
piece. Oh, so sick. This would make me cry if I hear this. But not.
I mean, want to just chill out and take candy and get his shit. Right?
Hold on. The best part's coming. Oh, that's so dope. How is that not his top
Yeah.
3, man?
Yeah,
That's
he
what I
deserved
said.
that.
You said that. That's got to be his most popular song, man. I know.
With the
I used
Ute.
to, I listened to
With
oh,
the
that's
Ute.
Good stuff.
All right, let's hear this last Mass in B minor. What is this? Oh, these people singing it. Oh my god, another 1 hour and 50 minutes.
Damn, son.
All right, we're done. We're done. All right.
Man,
Good job, Bach.
The amount.
Woodrow
Can
Wilson.
you imagine writing an hour and a half piece of musical? How many errors along the way? And like, I mean,
oh man.
a feather pen.
He like finished a whole bird.
Yeah.
With the wig on,
Oh,
yo.
McQuilly.
With the wig on.
Like the rough copy must have been holy shit.
All right.
I need another piece of parchment.
All of a sudden, he sounds like that too. He's German, by the way. He's not British.
These another piece of parchment. Wait, am I pretending to be French?
All right, we've got
it
Woodrow
is.
Wilson. Woodrow Wilson,
Another president. Yeah.
28th. Why was he so big though? Let's see. Leader of
Pause,
the
yo.
progressive movement. Oh. What did I say? What was the question that I made you pause?
No, I was just being
Why was
extra.
he so big? Is that what I said?
Yeah.
All right, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi.
Is that Gandhi?
Oh, Mahatma. Wait, I thought it was Mahatma.
This is somebody else.
Oh, what?
Indian
Oh.
lawyer.
It's an Indian
Cap.
lawyer.
Oh, it does say
Oh,
Mahatma
no, it's the same
Gandhi.
guy.
The same guy.
Yeah, I was like, who is that? Get the fuck out of here.
That's his
a
real
lawyer.
name? Oh, damn.
His name is Mahanda. Eh?
Mahatma Mohandas.
Why you say it like that?
What?
His name was Ma.
What?
No, I always thought it was funny.
Widely recognized
It's
as one of
Mahatma.
as 20th century's greatest political and spiritual leaders.
Oh,
He
wow.
pioneered and practiced the principle of satyagraha, resistance to tyranny through mass non-violent civil disobedience. Oh, was he the first peaceful protester? Is that what that is?
He's Hinduism, right?
Yo,
Hinduism?
what? Dude, it's you.
What?
Alexander Hamilton.
Oh shit, son.
Founding father of the
American.
United States.
Damn, yo, I found the U.S. That's crazy.
I
He's
only
on the
knew it from the
Declaration.
musical,
Fucking
man.
nigga.
I only knew it from the musical. He's best known for founding father of the United States who fought in American Revolutionary War, helped draft the Constitution, served as the first Secretary of the Treasury. He was the founder and chief architect of the American financial system. All right, then. That's big.
Okay, Mr. Hamilton.
Sigmund Freud,
Sigmund.
44.
Hey, shit, son. The ID, the id,
Austrian neurologist.
the ego.
Oh, yeah.
Ego.
Freudian slips and stuff.
Oh yeah, the hierarchy of needs.
Oh.
I think that's
another one.
Maslow.
Oh, Maslow.
Oh, that's Maslow.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Maslow.
Inventing and developing the technique of psychoanalysis.
Oh shit, son.
Articulating the psychoanalytic theory of motivation, mental illness, and the structure of the subconscious.
You think this guy might have
Oh,
fucked up
shit.
some
Oh,
people?
damn, that's big.
Not legally.
Hmm?
He must have
Sorry?
fucked up some people with some
Oh,
Yeah,
guy
some
must
of
have
this shit.
tests.
crazy test
Yeah.
Yeah,
that we can't do today.
His Freudian theory
probably had
postulates
mad quaaludes.
that adult
id, yeah.
personality is made up of three aspects: the id, operating on the pleasure principle, generally within the unconscious; the ego, operating on the reality principle within the conscious realm; and the superego, operating on the morality principle at all levels.
Super, yeah.
Cool.
Super.
I guess that's big. 44.
Look at that
Franklin
picture of
wrote.
a man.
Huh?
Frankly, D. Roosevelt.
President.
Isn't he on like
yeah.
the $5 bill?
Roosevelt.
He's the only three-term president.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit, son. He must have been sick. Isn't he on the $5 bill?
I don't know, man. I don't really know
Just-
American money.
Let me see.
As a dominant leader of his party, he built the New Deal
Let me see his
coalition,
Roosevelt on the bill.
defined modern liberalism. His third and fourth terms were dominated by World War II, which ended shortly after he died in office. Oh, okay, he was through.
Damn, they put him on the dime? That's crazy.
Oh, that's the dime
He's
guy?
the one that created the welfare system.
Hold on. American dime? Let's look at the
Is
image.
he on it?
That's that guy, huh? Oh,
Oh shit, eh?
all right.
Damn, he's a looker.
Friedrich
Oh,
Nietzsche.
Oh, Nietzsche.
Philosopher.
Oh, shit. God is
Nietzsche.
dead. God is dead guy.
Is it?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Main
He was, like,
philosophy.
Popular for saying that.
Existentialism, a famous 20th century philosopher focusing on man's existential situation.
Oof,
Questioned the
man, I gotta
basis
read
of good
more
and
shit.
evil. He believed that heaven was an unreal place or a
Oh.
world of ideas. Ooh, okay.
Damn, Nietzsche. Sounds like your guy, FJ.
He's like he's the father of atheism, yo.
Shit.
Answer me, yo.
Friedrich Nietzsche. Yo, that's sick. James the First of England. A lot of these kings, I guess. But guys, we're getting up
Alright,
on the
James.
list, so I mean these.
Yo,
guys are
have we
getting
hit a
big.
girl yet? Okay, we had Joan of Arc.
Joan of
down.
Arc.
That's it?
Oh man, what? That was the only one. King of
Oh,
Scholars.
to answer your earlier question,
Yeah.
the reason I got on this list is because I saw a pop-up just reminding me that I pulled out a $20 bill and I saw Queen Elizabeth on it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, I wonder how she ranks all time as like just in greatness.
In, like,
and then I came on
empirical?
this list. Yeah.
And she's not even on this, is she?
I don't think so.
Thomas Edison. Churchill.
She wouldn't be. I would put,
Queen
like,
Victoria's on here. Elizabeth the First.
mm,
Where's Elizabeth the Second?
Actually, I
There
may have
she
spoke
is.
out of
Okay,
turn.
Elizabeth the First is
I
there.
may have spoke out of turn. Is she there?
Her
Because I was
mom.
like, I feel like she would make the list. I don't know.
No, she's not.
You got Thomas Edison, the guy who fucking
All right, let's
Thomas
just.
Edison, eh?
If you guys want us to continue
The
making
guy-
this video and like reacting to the rest, but we're just gonna read out these names now, and we don't have time to Google everybody. But here we got Thomas Edison at 40, Charles I of England 39,
Yeah.
Genghis Khan. Yeah, that guy was
Nice.
huge. Winston Churchill.
Oh,
Love
it's you.
him. George W.
yeah.
Bush.
George W. Bush.
36 is up there, eh? Ben Franklin.
Fuck.
Makes sense. Paul the Apostle.
they're in
Beat Peter. Charles Dickens.
Interesting. Interesting. I don't know if I like that.
What?
I feel like Peter would be tight about that.
Saint Paul.
Because
He won't let him in heaven.
like Peter was right. Yo, Peter was right by
Yeah.
like Jesus' side, but he probably got
wasn't
that.
even
'cause
Yeah,
he
but
denied
Peter,
him.
but Peter doubted 3 times. you
Yeah,
know?
Peter denied him, so
Paul-
Jesus was
what
like,
did
"Yeah,
Paul
you gotta
do?
eat that."
Peter.
Paul was like a
Was it
Roman
Simon Peter?
soldier.
Wait a minute, Matthew.
Paul was like a Roman
but
soldier
the
who got,
writers
like,
were
converted.
Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. So it's like these were
No,
the others.
Matthew, Mark, Luke, and Paul.
No,
There's
John.
a book of Paul too.
No, no, there's a book of Paul.
Mark, Luke, and Paul. Yeah.
No, it's John. It's John.
It's John. It's
Matthew,
John.
Mark, Luke, and John are
But
the
there's
4
but
gospels.
there is a book of Paul.
Yeah, but there's
Really?
a Paul. Yeah, yeah. Charles Dickens. Okay. Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan.
Yeah.
Dude, I read this as something else.
Carl
Linnaeus.
Is that the mathematician?
Never mind.
Augustus is the second.
Augustus, my guy.
Yo, this is my
second,
guy right
Caesar?
here.
Like,
August.
who
Oh
is
yeah,
That's my
okay.
guy right there.
This is my guy right here. 29. Leo da Vinci.
Oh, Da
I was
Vinci
wondering
for
why he's
sure.
on this list.
Yo, that's
For
big.
sure.
I put him above Grant because I know who
Ulysses S.
Ulysses S. Grant is. He's general too, right?
Come on, man.
I
He's
think
gotta
so,
be
yeah.
better than Wolfgang Amadeus.
Ludwig von Beethoven. Okay, yeah, that
Hey,
guy's big for sure.
What?
Yeah.
No, yeah, I believe this.
still.
I would put Beethoven there, but Leo after Beethoven? Come
Da
on.
Vinci shit is still everywhere.
The what?
I have to think about that
Louis the
because
14th.
Beethoven is like a god.
Beethoven. Is he?
That's Louis the Fourth.
He's
Because
like
of Moonlight
the god
Sonata?
of, like,
Is that
classical
why?
music.
Is that Moonlight Sonata, right?
No, it's just like anytime if you think classical music, the first name people think of is Beethoven.
Or Mozart.
Mm-hmm.
Facts, actually.
Is
Yeah.
Mozart on here? No,
But-
he's not on here.
Well,
It is Beethoven.
what?
hey, who's that one there? Is that
Plato.
Charlemagne. Charlemagne.
Oh, we'll get there. But yo, Plato for sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he is there. He is
Oh,
there. He is there.
Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Yeah, above
Yeah, I was
Beethoven.
gonna say.
Let's go. Let's
Okay.
go. Okay.
Yeah, but he was a prodigy. That's why, because he was young.
Yeah.
You know.
And isn't Mozart deaf?
No, Beethoven was deaf.
Beethoven
That's probably
was
why
deaf.
he's up there.
Which one was deaf?
Hmm?
One of them was deaf, right?
Beethoven was deaf. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
Beethoven
he's
was
got to
deaf?
be up there.
And then
Imagine
I mean,
painting
he
the
made-
Sistine Chapel, but you're blind.
He can only feel he did it all on vibration. That's it.
No, he wasn't deaf. He needed a horn.
Hey man,
he
close
he
enough,
lost
man.
his hearing for sure. Okay,
I
Charlemagne.
mean, he
Isn't
he
that
had
guy
on the
like
ground, right?
a host of like? I'm thinking
No,
of
that's-
But
different.
he had to put the piano on the ground. Like that's how he was. Yeah.
He like hammered.
Oh,
He
shit.
had like hammered the floor and stuff. Former Holy Roman Emperor is Charlemagne.
He hammered the floor.
Like to like vibrations and stuff for like sound and
Oh.
stuff. Beethoven.
Oh, Beethoven, eh? Jeez, I heard he was black too.
Isaac Newton makes sense. Well,
Oh, yeah.
we skip
Apple.
Roosevelt. Isaac
Wasn't he
Newton
part
for
of the
sure.
Illuminati?
I'll believe it. So is Einstein, which is right there, 19, right in the top 20. Christopher
shit.
Columbus. Yeah, it makes
Yeah.
sense. He discovered in
God, his discoveries.
European. Yeah, he
Discoveries.
discovered the western part of the world. He needed a horn. His music only plays in mono, no surround sound. Mike's talking about Beethoven. Stalin, 18. Einstein.
Oh, shit.
Okay, I skipped Einstein, but
Killed mad people.
well, I knew Einstein had to be. I would give Einstein top 10.
Oh, for sure.
I'd give him
Top
top
10
10,
for sure.
though,
Very relativity, yeah.
but 19.
Like physics.
Energy.
This guy.
Joseph Stalin.
And his hair was swaggy.
He started that look.
Is that Martin Luther?
Yeah, man.
Martin Luther. Okay. Martin Luther.
King?
This is not Martin Luther King.
Oh no, it's not.
This
it's
is
not.
this is Lutheran.
It's not.
This is Martin Luther. Yeah, this is like Luther. What did he?
A
Lutheranism.
priest?
Lutheranism.
Yeah.
Lutheran.
Lutheranism, okay.
Lutheranism. Lutheran. Yeah, Lutheran. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that one. That was a big
Okay.
one.
Yeah, I don't know if Martin Luther King would be on this list, to be honest.
I'm gonna say he's not.
Maybe low. Maybe a 200, top 200.
Queen Victoria,
Yep.
16. Julius Caesar, yeah.
Oh, my guy.
Julius Caesar,
Karl
Karl
Marx.
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 Karl
No,
Marx is your
Julius
guy?
Caesar.
Okay. Karl
Yeah,
Marx.
Julius.
Marxist.
Named the month after this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Marxism.
Wait, who? What? They named a month after?
Julius Caesar, in July.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, man. And his successor, Augustus, is August.
Seriously?
Yeah, man.
They made the calendar after them?
Yes, sir.
I did not know that. Okay, Charles Darwin. Yeah.
Ah,
Theory of evolution.
father of evolution.
Okay, I dig that. Henry VIII. Yeah, he was an. I don't know exactly what he was doing.
The one that burned down the Catholic churches. Yeah. He,
Tumultuous
shit,
love life and the establishment of the Church of England.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
established
had tons of
Protestant
wives.
religion.
None of them could have sons or kids,
Yeah.
but he was the
Oh,
one.
damn.
the Church of England.
The most significant. He broke with the Roman Catholic Church and had Parliament declare him supreme head of the Church of England. Oh, he separated the
That's where Protestantism came from.
English Reformation. Oh, that's Protestantism. Okay, that's big. Thomas Jefferson, 10.
Not the president.
President.
Alexander the
Alexander the
Great.
Great.
Yeah, I believe that.
Hey.
Yo,
Over
Conqueror.
Genghis Khan, eh?
Genghis
Well, I
Khan,
guess.
Genghis Khan was much yeah. But I guess.
But
yeah,
you know what's funny?
Yeah,
Genghis was actually Alexander's idol.
man, makes sense. Yeah.
And wait, who is it? Alexander was Julius's idol. Apparently, like on some
Was it
trip.
Alexander the Great, Cleopatra's lover?
No, that's Mark Antony. But apparently, like on some war trip, like Caesar saw a statue of Alexander the Great and started to weep because he knew he would never be as great as him. I was like, that's gangster.
Yeah. It's like, you know your limits. Aristotle. Yeah, this is a philosophy guy.
Oh yeah,
Greek philosopher.
Aristotle.
Most famous for pioneering contributions to all fields of philosophy and science. He invented the field
All
of
of
formal
them.
logic. Yeah, all fields.
Yo, all of this was me.
Aristotle was also a teacher and founded his own school in Athens known as the
Oh
Lyceum.
jeez.
And he identified
Wow.
the various scientific disciplines and explored their relationships to each other. Okay, that's
Like
broad
like
thinking.
people like this
Yeah.
must like they
He
just
was
must have
Otto.
been reading all fucking day.
Just reading. I mean, there's a lot
Just
of thought
reading
too,
and like
right?
making theories and
Yeah.
fucking like writing
People
shit.
could have possibly read even back in the day, right? If he was such, you know what I mean? Like, it's weird.
Adolf
Okay.
Hitler at 7.
Ugh.
I mean, I get it. I
I mean,
Yep.
he definitely changed, affected the world in a way that
Apparently,
no
more
one will
people
ever
died
forget.
under Stalin. That war was we hit Joseph Stalin earlier, right?
Yeah.
More
Yeah.
people died.
90 or something.
No, I think it was like 50s.
Stalin. 18. Okay, 18 was Stalin.
Oh,
He's not that
wow.
far. Adolf Hitler is 7.
Jesus.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
shit, eh?
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Because
Hey,
I know,
Dove.
like, in terms of their impact, a lot of people lost lives. George Washington,
George
yeah,
Washington.
makes sense. Abe
Yep.
Lincoln above George Washington.
I'm gonna Abe.
He was the first one, right?
Well,
First president?
first president was Washington. Abe Lincoln was second.
Oh. Oh, okay.
But
Abe Lincoln was like always the 20
he's
something.
the vice president.
What?
Abe Lincoln is the one who they started the Civil War because of Abe Lincoln.
Yeah,
he wanted
yeah.
to free the slaves.
He wanted to free the slaves. Oh, he was pres. Okay, but he
Yeah.
was vice.
Oh, I was like, what?
Why was Abraham Lincoln?
He was vice president to Washington?
Yeah. No, it's a different era.
Really? I thought they were around the same time. First U.S. president.
No.
There was no vice president under him.
Oh.
Father
Interesting.
of his country. He must have been one of the
President of
founding
Washington
fathers too.
was John Adams.
Who are all the founding fathers? Who are the There we. Oh wow, it hurt. Listen to me. Okay.
Oh, and there's like 24
George
of them.
Washington, Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, Benjamin Franklin, Alexander Hamilton, John Jay, and James
The
Madison.
fuck are all these motherfuckers? There's just 4 of them.
7 men. Apparently the 7.
Founding fathers.
There's a photo, guys. There's a photo.
Are these the guys who had their own colonies? Is that what it
7
was?
men
I
just
can't
sounds funny.
7 men.
But who's on the fucking? Who's on Plymouth? Not Plymouth Rock. Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
Fuck are those
that's
guys?
something different.
Who
Yeah, that's
are
something different.
on Mount
It was 4.
Rushmore?
That's what you meant by that.
Even
It
this
was only
hurt
4
you.
of them.
George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and
Yeah.
Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, these motherfuckers.
Yeah, these guys are big. Roosevelt, though, isn't he like the guy who's like the latest on this list? When was Theodore Roosevelt? Yeah, he's the latest one. So that's pretty big if you
Yeah,
made
put
it.
me up there.
He's like the last face, right?
Oh yeah,
Order of
He's like
Mount
the Steph Curry.
Rushmore.
brother Roosevelt
Oh,
went to Harvard.
oh, they what?
Is these things still intact or have they been eroded by time? And
The 4 presidents of Mount Rushmore from
Like
left to right.
Neville up there.
Who is the 5th face on Mount Rushmore? Ben Black.
there's a 5th. Hey yo, let's keep going through the list, man.
All right. William Shakespeare. Okay.
Shakespeare. Hey, my guy.
Muhammad. Yes. he
All his
is-
fucking stories were so sad,
That's basically.
tragic.
Yeah. Well, no.
The whole
A lot of
blackface
them
thing was
were.
a big thing in right?
I think that's what it was. Like that's what made for entertainment. It's just like
Yeah,
people.
not the happy shit.
People like sad stuff. Muhammad under Napoleon though. Why? What do we think about that?
Holy
I don't know why Napoleon's this big.
Yeah,
To be
me
honest.
neither.
Napoleon.
I mean, the guy was a short guy. We know that.
He killed
Maybe
them.
that's why.
Well, the weirdest part, in France, their feet are different than our feet. So he's actually a
What?
normal height guy.
Oh,
Oh
Like,
yes,
you
What?
look it up,
yeah.
5 foot
I read about that somewhere.
yeah,
wait. So
their feet are different.
Oh,
That was
he-
propaganda.
his height at the time was measured in a different length of
In
foot.
metric.
Oh,
Yeah, it's imperial.
I did not know that.
Yeah, and
He's
I
not
think it was also
actually-
propaganda too.
Yeah.
I read that
I
somewhere.
mean,
It's
he
like,
does look still short in these.
Well, remember him in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure?
Yeah.
You ever see that movie back in the day? He was he was a short, chubby guy.
that's crazy.
This guy.
Yeah, that's it right there. Yeah.
Okay. Let's just look up what he did though. Why is he number 2? He's
Destroyed
best
the
known
monarchy.
for
Falling apart.
served as first consul of France, first emperor of France. Today, Napoleon is widely considered one of the greatest military generals in history. What made Napoleon so great? He was well trained in military affairs and developed brilliant skills as a strategist and leader of men into battle. Combat successes made him famous. Rose to prominence during the French Revolution, became one of the youngest generals in French history. Did you say what did he do? He broke the monarchy
Abolished the monarchy. Yeah,
in France.
of France. There's no royalty in France. Yeah, but then he put himself in charge.
Sounds like
The
Caesar.
Bonaparte dynasty.
Oh. Before the war, Napoleon was considered a hero of the French Revolution and of the people. Afterwards, people incorrectly began to think of him as the precursor of the great dictators of the 20th century, comparing
Oh,
him to
man.
Hitler and Stalin.
Oh shit!
Interesting.
So he
You either die a
destroyed the
hero.
monarchy, but then he became a dictator himself.
Right. Right.
You either die a hero.
Or live long enough to become the villain. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
And then Jesus number 1.
Hey,
Jesus.
hey,
We made it.
peace, God.
Very controversial.
We made it.
And if you were to place any other women on this list, who would they be? So we did have a Queen
don't know.
Victoria, and we had Joan of
Beyonce.
Arc, and we had Elizabeth the First. But like Mother Teresa, maybe
Mother of Teresa for sure.
Right?
Beyonce,
Teresa, yeah.
Princess Diana.
Beyonce before
Ooh,
Princess Diana.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else?
I mean, yeah. I mean, if we're talking about the history, I can't really think of any other women names. So
I guess yeah. In terms of breadth, if you think about not just the number of people they affected during their lifespan, but like even after their death, the impact that their reign caused generations after, this makes sense. If we look at any modern
I would
day
think-
kind of
I would
celebrity,
think sorry, go ahead.
sorry, but just looking at any modern day celebrity, yeah, there's billions of people today, but it doesn't have as much of that length of breadth of like impact, you know? You were gonna say though?
And that's what they mentioned actually in the opening paragraphs of that article.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe fuck. Who else? Who else is there? Oh, Cleopatra.
Okay, yeah.
That's what. Yeah.
Catherine the Great.
Cleopatra should have been on this list.
What about Catherine the Great, right?
Pharaoh.
Wait, hold on. Oh no, that's the Charlemagne, not Cleopatra. Never mind.
Catherine the Great. Empress of
What
Russia.
Yeah,
about
she
that
should have
girl?
made, or like I don't know, the Virgin Mary.
Right.
Or Mary Magdalene?
No, she didn't
Mary
have
Magdalene.
the impact.
But she-
though. It wasn't her impact.
Yeah, Mary
I guess.
2 years after Jesus' birth. I mean, there's nothing really.
I guess.
yeah.
But I mean, she's like the mother of.
Wasn't Who's the
They
one?
they like she's such a huge part of like Catholicism, right?
Cleopatra is. That's true. You're right though,
That's
Mother
Pharaoh.
Mary,
Uh,
as the figure.
Yeah,
Is this Egypt?
The Ptolemy dynasty.
yeah, man. Cleo.
Egypt.
That's Pharaoh.
We should ask some women. Though.
Okay.
Any women in the chat?
But okay. I mean, it wasn't empty of women, but I will say
Yeah, there are a couple people on there.
there's.
I
Couple
mean,
shorties.
I mean,
Couple
if-
shorties.
I'm not surprised there wasn't a lot of women. I mean, there's a lot of.
Do you
the
think? Do
history
you think
of-
that'll change in the next 1,000 years? How
In the
different?
next
How,
1,000?
yeah, in the next 1,000 years,
I
how
mean,
different will this list
Let's
be?
put it this way.
I don't
I
think
don't
that
think this
much.
How
list
many
is gonna
people would
change.
fall off this
Yeah.
list? How many people would fall off this list? I mean, there's
Not a
no way
lot.
you're gonna take
Fall off the
politicians out.
list. Let's look at the hundreds.
Not a
spot.
lot, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Like,
some
John
of these
Paul could
people we
probably
didn't
fall off
really
the list.
know. Joan of Arc is
Yeah.
probably gonna fall off the list.
Yeah, gonna fall
We're
off the
gonna
list.
lose
Pope
maybe
John Paul,
5 people.
Yeah.
5.
But
but
the mathematicians are not.
Tesla
gonna fall
can't
off
get
that
off this list. Descartes can't get
That's
off this
good.
list.
Nope.
John Paul II
No.
can't. Thomas Aquinas. Maybe
He could.
Truman.
He
Maybe
could
these
fall
guys.
off the list.
These guys will maybe be
Yeah.
replaced.
Yeah,
King
man.
Philip of Spain might fall off that list.
This is a dense list, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, Michelangelo made it. Leonardo made it, but not Raphael or Donatello. That's sad. Elon Musk will join, Mike says.
Nelson Mandela should have
Yo,
been on the
no,
list.
Bill Gates.
Zuckerberg.
Bill Gates. I'd say
Bill
Bill
Gates,
Gates.
Elon.
Like Elon.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg is on 200 for sure because he fucking
Zuckerberg
changed
is
the
up there,
world.
man.
Yeah, okay,
He
that's
changed the
huge.
world. I don't
That's
give a
big.
fuck.
That makes sense. Musk.
Musk.
I would
I'd
put
be up
Gates
there and-
before Musk for. That's me though. I think like his, like Microsoft and Windows, I'd say had a bigger overall long impact than Musk's short term right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Bill Gates for
I-
sure. Zuckerberg for sure.
Bezos.
Yeah, there's definitely a few that will
no.
fall off this
Bezos.
list.
No.
Nah.
Who's big?
Bezos?
Who's like big right now? Who would be like the number one of now today alive?
Like
That
significant person.
Yeah. The most significant person in the world right now.
Probably
Shit.
someone like Tesla or.
At one point,
Zuckerberg,
someone
man.
would have thought it was the Apple guy. Who's the Apple guy?
Oh, Jobs.
yeah, he should have fucking
Steve
been
Jobs.
on this list.
Steve Jobs. No, I wouldn't have put
yeah.
him on this list.
Well, 200 for
Magnus
sure.
Carlsen. Who's Magnus Carlsen? Do we know who Magnus Carlsen is? Just kidding. I mean, I don't know who that is. But Jobs? No, you'd put Jobs before Gates and Musk. Okay, maybe before Musk, but I wouldn't put Jobs before Bill Gates. I'd say right now. I'd say Bill Gates.
What about the guy who invented the telephone? I'm surprised he's not fucking up there. Alexander
Graham
Bell.
Bell?
Bell?
He's not there?
Was he not here? I feel like I saw
No, he
him.
wasn't.
Oh,
Oh, was he
Yeah,
there?
that's
I
Bell
big.
was not here. Bell was not here. Okay.
No.
Wait, did he invent? He invented the telephone? He was the guy?
I
He
believe so.
invented the way to
Yes.
transmit a signal to across the ocean.
I believe
Yeah,
that.
he should have been
Which
on
I
there.
don't
'cause
even know
that's
how you-
huge.
I don't even know how you think about that. Like, I'm gonna make something that over there from over here and have some compete.
Yo, the thing is, like, inventing now is like, it's always built on something else that's already been
Else, yeah.
already established. You know,
Well,
like,
yeah,
Like
it's
these
like the
guys-
Chinese, right? They didn't invent it, but they make it better
Mm.
oh,
or
Like
cheaper.
to truly create
cheaper, I
something.
believe.
Like these guys were the true like inception people.
Yeah, but
Right.
where are
Like,
all
they
the
had
Japanese
the
ones?
first
Why-
ideas.
What about the Japanese though? Like, why isn't there any
The same thing.
Japanese names in here? I would figure like they would. Like there's
It's
such
probably different for
innovators.
every continent. The top 100. It's probably a little different for every continent.
Okay, I believe yes. Besides for like Genghis Khan and like, this is very much Europe,
I don't know what
like
the
a
fuck.
European list. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very
Sure,
European.
they invented a
list.
lot of the shit.
Yeah.
Be the top person today. That's a good question.
I don't
Like
know
the-
why,
like-
but I gravitate
Going off
towards Bill
Instagram,
Gates.
apparently it's
Oh, number
going
one
off
on
Instagram,
Instagram.
apparently.
I
it's
think,
fucking,
Number one on
who
Instagram.
is
I
it?
think Tesla would be up there for sure.
The soccer
Cristiano
player.
Ronaldo?
Yeah.
Is it him?
Ronaldo?
I think so.
Cristiano Ronaldo. He is number
Why
one.
is there a girl there?
That's
Is there a girl there? Someone's
That's-
fucking around with that.
that is
That's Caitlyn Jenner, or whatever her name is.
Kylie Jenner. Kylie
Yeah.
Jenner
Did someone fuck around? Yeah.
is the most followed
you know,
person on
sometimes you-
Instagram, 484. Kylie is the most followed woman on Instagram with over 370.
That's crazy that she pops up.
Why
under
is
his
her
name.
photo for Cristiano?
someone's
Yo,
having
that's
fun.
some. Yo, the Kardashians have some crazy SEO power, man.
Yo,
That's
do you know who
nuts.
they're bringing out with their no? Disney has this new reality show where the D'Amelios. Do you know the D'Amelio sisters?
No.
They were the first ones to make dances on TikTok. They were the ones to make it viral on TikTok. D'Amelio.
Really?
Name to that?
No, well, they have their show now. They have their own reality
No,
show,
but
just like
crazy.
Kardashians.
How long has TikTok been around?
I don't know.
Damn, can't wait to watch that on mute. All right, y'all. I'm gonna call it. Yo,
Yeah, that was a good one. 2016 was TikTok. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. For just like reacting with us on the top 100. That was 100 list, right? But if you agree, who do you guys think should be on this list? Who would you take out for sure off this list? But yeah, it's interesting enough to just. There's a question right now. Living today, who would be the most influential person in the world right now? And who would you replace like the bottom 6 of this list? Yeah, just comment down below. Let us know. But this was fun. We'll see you guys next Thursday. Maybe. Hopefully. 11 p.m. Thanks for watching, guys. This is BrackCast. Signing
Peace
out.
out.
Peace.
Yeah,
Thanks,
we
guys.
should just do like
Yeah.
lists when we have like issues getting topics. We should do lists like this.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Fun list. Yeah.
100's a bit long.
All right.
But
Yeah.
yeah. Peace
100's
out.
long. Yeah.
Later.
All right, latest.